Yeah, you know, and really, man, it's all the other nations, man. Everybody but Israel, everybody but the nation of Israel. You know, I just came back from one of these stores, you know, in my neighborhood, and they are owned by many of them are owned by Moroccan people, people from Morocco, and you know, those are them Arab people that you know live there. I'm not talking about them Israelites that live in the, you know, in Morocco. They don't have stores because Jake is cursed. And as I speak, I'm looking at one right now, man. He got a little afro, you know, standing on my balcony, and I see one of them, man. They are by this water system. You know, some guys around 16, 17, 18 years old. He's drinking the water as I speak, man. He got a big afro, man. You know, he's from Morocco, but he's an Israelite. Okay, so, but coming in their stores, these Arabs, there's always a vibration, like he don't want me there, you know. In a lot of them, man, because I'm not stupid. I go in a lot of them, you know, check out for prices. Maybe the prices are different, you know. Check out the vibration. Do I like the meat, the way they handle the meat, you know, things of that nature. So, but it's rarely, it's rare that I come in one of these Moroccan guys, their stores around Amsterdam or in my own neighborhood in the west of Amsterdam, and that they, you know, give you a feeling that you're welcome there. You know, when you say hello or good morning, you don't get no reply back. They make little mistakes, convenient mistakes. If you don't look on the receipt, or you don't check out the, you know, the display on the register, you might get fooled out there, man. You might let you pay for something that's the price of 17 euros. He might let you pay 34 euros. He might, you know, scan it double, scan it twice, man. You know? Yeah, man. And also them Edomites, man. You know, when Esau see each other, I said this earlier in a video or another video. You know, when Esau meet each other, they be like all cool with each other, you know? They're fine as long as they can talk to each other, they can understand each other, and they you know, they can work together. They can get to a certain point and do things, even if they don't like each other. But when it comes to business, doing the work and stuff, they might set aside their differences. That's kind of brotherly love there, man. You know, also another thing that I like to point out is that, see, I'm an early bird, man. You know, for my work, I get up early. But when I'm free, I like to get up early also, man. I like to plan. You're like, yo, I'm a day off. Let's do the laundry in the morning, or let's do the cooking in the afternoon, or let's do the how do you call it, the groceries in the morning. And then when you come in these stores, there might be a supermarket, which is a big one, or it might be a little supermarket or another store, you know, some hardware store or whatever, man, some drug store, you know, drogisterij, like not for the drugs, but like where you can get, you know, body stuff or whatever, toothbrushes, things of that nature. You come up in there, let's say the store opens at 9. They're not used to seeing Jake in the morning because Jake is always late or at the job. And then you come in, you know, all in your plans, all in your system, all in your, you know, doing your things, you know, maybe you're on a schedule, minding your business, and they be shook, like, oh, they be looking at you like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Is he gonna rob me? Because a whole lot of robberies also happen in the morning, just when they open up. And I know it's a whole lot of Jakes doing that, but it shows you the nature of these people, man. They hate us, they are against us, and they are working in one accord with each other, and they keep us down the ladder, man. And Jake be all smiling, man. Like, you got a whole lot of Jakes talking about, yeah, but if we cut the flesh, you see the same, we see the same blood. It's red. You know, that's that spirit that Jake is in, man. Because Jake is, Israel, the nation of Israel. We kind people, from our nature, we're kind people. But the curses is real, and this world makes you. If you're in the world, it makes you a devil, man. It makes you a demon. Also the neighborhood that we practice that we teach in, where we have the camp. All right, let's go there, man, because that's something that I wanted to point out too. It's called the Amsterdam Support, man. See, being raised in that neighborhood, because I'm from Belmer. I am from the Belmer, Amsterdam southeast part of Amsterdam, and this is where we teach. This is where the camp is. All right. So you see, I don't know if you're gonna see a few pictures. Go a little bit into it. The shopping center is the largest in Amsterdam. The largest in Amsterdam. It is located near the Amsterdam Belmer Arena Railway, next to the Ajax Stadium, and you have all kinds of entertainment stuff over there. Yeah, here we see pictures. See? It should give you a little impression. You see Jake there up front, So this is the neighborhood, man. It changed a lot, man. A whole lot of, things been done into it. Change the appearance and stuff like that. But the basic is there, man. You see the big houses on top, okay? Now, Jake be in the neighborhood, as I wanted to chime in on, as I lived in the neighborhood. And Jake be having them barber shops, them little barber shops. And from back in the early 80s or mid 80s, I witnessed that Jake, even when they are cutting the whole neighborhood, he always doing it on some illegal shit. Like he got a little box where people put their bikes. And then there's no bikes there, there's nothing there, but he got his own barber shop over there, evading taxes. Or he doing it on the legal way, and then he rents a room at one of them Elamites, one of them East Indian people. In his store, he rents a room. And then all the Jakes be lining up, chilling there, waiting on little benches, waiting for their turn. And then you hear the Elamite music in the back. That's something I witnessed since I was a little kid, and it's still going on. Yeah, you got a few Jakes that now in this day and age they grew out of that, they grew out of it and they became their own barbershop owner. They have their own place and they are their owner, and other Jakes rent chairs in their barbershop. But at the end of the day, most Jakes don't own stores. Now I came to find out that. CBRE Investment Management. They are the owner of the Amsterdam Support, the shopping center where we teach on Saturdays. All right? They are the owners of this shopping center. All right? So they are in investment management. They're from the Netherlands. And yeah, they are the ones that own that stuff, man. See, what I always like to point out is that when it comes to having a good position in this world, all right. For example, your Jakes that are football players, basketball players, fighters and all that stuff, entertainment, musicians, actors. Let's take for example Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo and LeBron James. Let's take these three sports guys, which two of them I'm 100% sure that they are Israelites. Lionel Messi and LeBron James, and then we have Cristiano Ronaldo, who might be an Israelite. I don't know. Now, let's say they make 200 million a year, all right? 200 million a year. Let's say you and I have 100 euros, 100 dollars, or whatever valuta your country is using. I have 100 of those. And there's a situation and you need to borrow from me 20 of those. But this is my last 100 euros. I have to wait 2 more weeks before I get more, income. So now I'm in a position, but I love you and I'm with you and I'm giving you the 20 euros. Plum, here you go. Now that 20 euro is a big amount from the 100 euro. But now we have a situation where people are getting paid $200 million a year, or 200 million euros a year, and that's like nothing to somebody. Somebody's paying these dudes 200 million a year. Like, here, take the money, man. Leave me the fuck alone. All right? And that's what this world is, man. That's what it is, you know. And that's what I always try to, point out, man, because that 20 euros from my 100 euros is a big amount, but 200 million from, I don't know, 1,000 million. I mean, you hear the amounts and you hear the numbers that I'm talking about, and it's already crazy, man. 200 million, take it, like, here, take it, just shut up and dribble. All right, but it's also another cause behind that, because Esau, the so-called white man, he decides what is the value of these notes, this paper valuta, this fiat money. All right, but he do that because he is the owner of the system of this world as we know it. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, according to the book of Job. All right? Let's go into some scriptures, man. Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none worn. And he that earned wages to put it into a bag with holes. All right, and that's all because of the curses in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. All right, this is a more detailed explanation of this. All right, and that's why you see a whole lot of jakes always talking about, hey, why we can't do this, why we can't go further. They end up in all types of movements and all types of bullshit, man. SDA or whatever the fuck that shit is called. Back in the days, you had a few months or a few years ago, you had all types of groups, man. These guys are ending up in, man, because at the end of the day, what they're trying to do is stick up with the so-called white man and these other nations, man. They want to be like them, but what they don't understand is that we have to wait for the kingdom of heaven for us to be kings and queens, right? So yeah, man. And as a precept on that, I have Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. All right. There you have it, man. We are discontinuing from our heritage because we went against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, man. Ezekiel chapter 37. The book of Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. This is about the situation about the Israelites, the so-called Negroes in America, but also us here in Europe or other parts of the world, man. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. The hand of the Heavenly Father was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Heavenly Father, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass them by round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. But that is the state where we're in, man. Yeah, sure, you have a few of us that shine, in movies and whatever, the entertainment business, or you might even be in the so-called science, like Neil deGrasse You know, Neil deGrasse, that guy. He's also one of those people, those elites, puppets. You know, trying to change the narrative, trying to fool the world, trying to learn Jacob false prophecies. You know, false philosophies. I must say, man. Yeah, man, Neil deGrasse High, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. So that's the situation that we're in, man. We're a bunch of dry bones, all right? And bones represent death. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the heavenly Father hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people do not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the heavenly Father, Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should you be stricken any more? You will be fall more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. But that's the situation that we're in, man. All right? And these other nations, they are laughing at us. They're laughing, they're hissing at their mouth when they see us. All right? Every time they see a Jake with his pants all the way down his boxer shorts on the open in the streets, blasting what kind of fucking music, fucking loud, you know, in the shopping center, you know, near the exit. They be like, is this the people? They're not even saying is this the people, man. They're just looking at us like, yo, we you know, second degree citizens, right? Like we nobodies, man. But that's all gonna change, man. Y'all will have to pretty soon, man. You know? So with that, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim Nachakodash. Shalom, and it's on to the next. Shalom.